Hello, it's that time of year. Time for instruments to get instruments. I'm excited. They've been doing awesome, and I think they're more excited than I am about them getting instruments. They're always asking me, when do we get started on instruments? Well, I'm going to show you how to get those instruments, and we're going to try to get them started by September 20th. I believe that's the day I put in the email. Double check that. Or whenever 75% of students have their instruments. So I'm just going to run you through this real quick on how to go to Music and Arts and how to see where the instruments are, see about the insurance that comes on the instruments, and exactly what you need, the essentials. All right, so you go to Google, you can type in music and arts. This one, Harker Heights, is going to pop up. We're going to come over here, click on the website, make sure it's for Harker Heights. Go over here to rentals, click on there. Now we're going to come down here. We got to put in this code for the school, 76549. Select your grade for your student. Let's say they're in 6th grade, and put the school name, Live Oak Ridge Middle School. Hit search. Our school pops up right over here. Click on it, and now we can see what instruments are all available for rental. First one, flute. Click on flute. As you see, they have the 1 month trial period. It's going to be the same for all the instruments. So the trial period options have been discounted from the monthly rate to serve as a one-time introduction so that the student can obtain an excellent quality instrument for a minimal fee. So this gets you started. This gets your student an instrument and they're ready to go. The following month, then you'll be paying the $46. That includes the price of the rental for the flute and that liability damage waiver. Okay, so once again, worry-free coverage of essential maintenance while you're renting. Something bends, a pad falls off, a spring pops loose, and you need to get your instrument just repaired on it. They take care of those. Okay, so now that we see what all's included there, we'll go and click continue. Here are the essentials that you will need. You don't need that. You don't need that. The students, I have them download an app for that. They need the cloth. They need the book. They don't need the spray unless you just want the spray. Now, I have spray at the school if they want to use it, but since they will have their own instrument, they're not sharing, so they don't have to worry about sanitizing their mouthpiece every day. So that's the flute, the essentials of what you need there. All right, so then the next instrument, look at clarinet. Same thing, 1 month trial period, $46 a month. Let's click go here. Here are the essentials that you will need. You need the reeds, you need the silk swab, you need the book, and that's what you need to get them started. There's a total there for those materials there. Next, saxophones. The 1 month trial period is $57. Continue on. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. You don't need that. So you need the reeds. You need the silk swab, and they have to have their book. Trumpet, $35 a month after the trial period. You don't need that. You don't. Now, if you just want to get them all this stuff, all these things are useful, but all of them aren't essential. Okay, so they need the polishing cloth. They need the valve oil. They need their book. They don't need the spray unless they just want to have the spray. Next instrument, we have a trombone, $35 a month. You don't need that. You don't need that. You need that. You need the lubricant. You need the spray bottle. You need the book. You don't need the spray there. There you go for trombone. Last but not least, bell kit and percussionists have to have it. Well, first of all, marimba, violin, viola, cello, we don't have orchestra at our school, so they don't have to worry about any of these right here. Just the bell kit. Bell kit, $35 a month after the trial period. You don't need that. You don't need that. You need the concert snare sticks. You need the xylophone and bell mallets. You don't need timpani mallets till next year. You don't need those until next year. They don't need a drum bag. I will buy those for them. Now, if you want to go ahead and get them all their stuff so they already have it, that's great. But like I said, once again, as far as with beginning band, they don't need those. We have the Vic Firth double-sided practice pad. This would be very good to have, but I wouldn't say that it was completely essential unless usually the bell kits come with a small pad in there, and this is more of a full-size one. If your students doesn't come with a small one, then we need to get a small one or go ahead and get this one. But for now, I would say that you don't need that one because they usually come with a small one in there. You don't need the giant double-sided one, unless they want it. So that's what you're looking at for percussion. And those are all the essentials for all the instruments. As I said in the letter, if you can't get your student instrument, contact me. We do have some instruments at the school. The only thing is I can't guarantee that your student will get the instrument that they want. And that's the only thing that really concerns me, that students that say they really want to play saxophone, but they can't get a saxophone, and I have a bass clarinet. The student may not be motivated to want to play that instrument, and I really, really want the students to be able to have their best experience and play the instruments that they want. Also, that comes down to, now, there's a difference between you can't get them an instrument and you just don't want to spend the money on it. I already put a whole thing in the letter about it is an investment. Like I said, I didn't know I was going to college. Teacher told me to go apply for music scholarship. I didn't know they gave music scholarships, and I ended up getting a full music scholarship to college. So it's a great investment. My instrument cost me about $2,500. I bought it in 2001, and I still have that same saxophone, and I have had no major issues with it. Every couple of years, got to take it in for maintenance. But other than that, the saxophone has more than paid for itself with scholarships to school and gigs and playing special events. So please, just like we support our kids in athletics, we get them the new cleats. You don't want them sharing cleats. We also don't want them sharing instruments if they don't have to. So please support them and watch your students. They will succeed and take great pride in their instrument and what they do. All right, so if you got any questions, feel free to contact me.